And we are live. Welcome back to another Team Franchise podcast here on the Team Franchise channel. So today we will be going over some top stories in not only the NFL, but the NBA, some lawsuits with LeBron and the Alabama football program, and also some MLB news. So we'll also start today's off with some condolences for everyone who was at the YouTube shooting. I think it was yesterday. Obviously, that's just an awful case. So yeah, let's get right into some stories. We start off at the national championship game with Dante DiVincenzo scoring 31 points, beating Michigan. And then his Twitter was later deleted after seeing some racist things directed towards black people and also towards gay people. Do you guys think that NBA scouts will overlook this and possibly draft him either this year, next year, or the year after that?
Well, first off, that national championship game, that was never in doubt. Like, everybody knew Villanova was gonna win from the beginning.
I mean, Michigan was the better team in the first half, though.
They put up a fight.
Yeah, they were winning, but everybody knew Villanova was gonna take control. I don't think anybody, when Michigan was winning, actually thought Michigan was gonna win.
BBJs.
Oh, we have a little breaking news as well. Kansas guard Malik Newman will declare with the NBA draft, and he signs with an agent, which means he cannot go back to school. Malik Newman's now an NBA draft pick.
No way.
Let's have some live reaction from a Kansas fan. Octagon, how do you feel about this?
What?
What's up, UGSU? Or USGU? I just messed that up.
You're serious?
That's not a very good decision, Malik. If he waited another year without Devontae Graham.
My God.
I think he could be great for them next year.
We have a chance to be good next year.
They don't have that great of a draft class.
He could take it off as a scorer. And he'll probably be a mid to late first rounder. So, I mean, maybe it's better now than later if he doesn't want to, gamble his draft stock, really. So, I don't know.
Well, thanks for your help this year, Malik Newman. But still, that doesn't. If I was him, that doesn't make sense. He can be the star of the team next year and show that he can be a first-round prospect. I don't expect him to go in the first round. I think he should be a first-round pick. I think he's a first-round prospect.
I think he's going to go late first round, early second.
I think he's going to be a second-round pick.
Now we're going to move on to some scheduled news talk. Robert Griffin III will sign with the Baltimore Ravens. He's expected to be the team's backup. Do you guys think that if Flacco sees an injury, Robert Griffin III will see any potential playing time? Or do you think this is just an extra option?
He'll see some time.
If Joe Flacco gets hurt, then probably.
Joe Flacco's elite, but now he's hurt. No, I'm kidding. Joe Flacco sucks.
Yeah, he's a good quarterback, but he can't stay healthy ever, and that's gonna be his downfall.
And he's actually really not a good quarterback.
Robert Griffin III or Joe Flacco.
And so RG3 will probably get some playing time if he even beats out if the Ravens draft somebody.
That could be possible.
The Ravens quarterback situation is just a mess.
Yeah.
Well, the Ravens.
Lamar Jackson.
The Ravens have too good of a record to have a great draft pick, but at the same time they're bad to the point of where you don't want to watch their games.
If they really wanted Lamar Jackson, they could get him.
Yeah, they could trade up too.
Yeah, and I'm high on Mason Rudolph, so that wouldn't be a bad pick in my opinion.
Rudolph
I don't
would be
even
good.
think they would. Yeah, same.
Yeah,
I think he's very underrated. I don't actually think they'll even have to trade up for Lamar Jackson if they want him.
Mason Rudolph reminds me a lot of Colin Klein from Kansas State a couple years ago.
Yeah, just like Colin Klein isn't
he was
NFL.
good.
Mm-hmm. He was good in college, but
yeah. All right, now to some more NFL news. Brandin Cooks, I think I spelled that right. He has been traded from the New England Patriots to the Rams for a pair of draft picks. Do you guys think this could be the downfall of New England, or do you think Tom Brady and Robert Kraft and Bill Belichick will prevail through not really having any receiving options?
Take Tom Brady out of that play. Patriots are trading up for a quarterback.
I think they need to get a receiver though in the offseason.
I think
they need a receiver.
I think a guy they may try to target in the draft is Cortland Sutton.
Oh, at SMU?
I think Cortland Sutton's extremely underrated. I think he's the best receiver in the draft.
He's very good, but
simply because Calvin
know.
Ridley's 23.
Yeah, but I don't even know if he'll be available there. Cortland Sutton, Calvin Ridley, or James Washington.
James Washington's pretty underrated too.
Yeah,
I
Washington.
think Calvin Ridley will be gone, and maybe DJ Moore out of Maryland could be gone.
Yeah,
he'll be like a fourth or fifth, I think.
with Sutton at that spot, I think they could most likely get him. And if they could really use another dominant receiver. Like they've had a lot of good receivers. They haven't had like a big dominant receiver
since
Randy Moss.
USGU says Rams are winning the Super Bowl. That's a pretty bold claim.
That might be a little shooting for the stars, but the Rams have made some great moves. Akeem Talib, Marcus Peters, Ndamukong Suh, Brandin Cooks.
And they're still
I think the Rams are going to lose in the NFC Championship.
To who?
Yeah, I think
the Eagles, Vikings.
Vikings, I think, will make a good run.
Maybe New Orleans, maybe.
New Orleans, maybe. I think Atlanta is still a decent team.
Atlanta's solid.
You have to look at the Panthers too. I mean, they're inconsistent.
Panthers, I guess if Christian McCaffrey breaks out, which he could very well, with Jonathan.
Yeah, it all depends on Christian McCaffrey. It depends what the receiver situation is looking like at the
They could use Cortland Sutton too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they lost Benjamin.
Yeah, watch out for the 49ers. I don't think they're going to win it, but I think they can make some noise this year.
They could certainly make some noise. They added Richard Sherman. They'll have Jimmy G for a whole year.
Mm-hmm. And watch out for those
They'll get a good player in the draft. Yeah, Giants are going to be very good.
On our next story, we send it out to the Bay Area again. Shohei Ohtani homers in his first at-bat against the Indians last night. Do you guys think he has a great start or just luck? By the way, I do not have a picture of him because there's no official picture of him as an Angel. But do you guys think this is just a great start or just luck?
I think he's a very good player. I don't think it's luck at all.
Yeah, you can't really say it's luck.
Yeah, I mean, like...
Yeah, but you think it's just like a hot start that he's going to have, or do you think this is going to be consistent?
Oh.
That's a good question.
I think he'll have his up and downs this year. I think he'll probably be really hot at the start of the year, cool down towards like the middle. I think he'll do better towards the end of the year. But I think he's going to be up and down.
I think he's going to be very inconsistent this year, and I think as his career goes on the next few years, especially when he's young, I think the main issue is going to be consistency, and I think he's going to improve through that like every year for the next 4 years.
I think you're going to see him pick either pitcher or hitter. I don't think you'll see him be a hybrid player his whole career. If he does have a consistent career.
Yeah.
Because that's just not realistic.
They're more interested in him as a pitcher.
Yeah.
So I would imagine he's going to be a pitcher long term.
But that's just
he can clearly hit. He hit a home run. So he can clearly swing the bat.
Yeah.
Which not many pitchers can do.
Well, he got the win in his first game against the A's, and then he hits a home run in his first at bat. I mean, his first at bat is Angel Stadium. I think that's just crazy.
Yeah, he's good start, I guess. Who knows?
Moving on, we see the Rockies. Charlie Blackmon signs an extension with them, a 4-year deal. Could this be a turning point for the Colorado Rockies? Because this is going to be a big deal with them in the offseason, possibly.
How much did they pay him?
What?
How much did they pay him?
Let's see.
80 mil? 70 mil?
Yeah, it was about that range.
That makes sense.
Do you guys think this is a good move, though?
Yes.
I agree.
I think locking him up long term is good.
I think it's good, but they should have worried about Nolan Arenado first, because I think he's a free agent too, and obviously he's more important than Charlie Blackmon. So, maybe they should have did Arenado first.
No. It's a 6-year deal. Well, the terms weren't finalized when I saw the report. Yeah, so it's actually going to be a 6-year deal now. It's not final in the terms. It could be anywhere from a $90 million deal to a $120 million deal. So it's not really set in stone. It's kind of in the air still, but he has committed there pretty much.
Yeah, I think he's a good player, but Arenado, he's one of the best defensive and offensive players in the game, and you don't find many players as good as him. So I think they should worry about him first. But obviously Charlie Blackmon is great. He's an all-star talent. He's a leadoff hitter who can hit 30 home runs a season, which you don't find very often. I think he's leading the NL in home runs right now, so he's certainly a very good player.
He's the batting champ last year, I think. Is that true?
Yeah, I think he was a batting champ last year.
Yeah,
which is pretty impressive.
All right, now moving on to our last story of the day, the most controversial story that we will see in a while. Nick Saban and LeBron James, two of the heavyweights in their respective sports, going head-to-head in a lawsuit. LeBron James sues Alabama football, saying they copied his show, The Shop. What do you guys think? Do you guys think this is I don't know, I just think it's a little hard to see, that he didn't copy a show because it's almost the exact same. Julio Jones goes in for Alabama. It's like former alumni like Julio Jones. And they talk at a barbershop, and the exact same thing happened with LeBron. He had the exact same show a couple months ago with the Undisputed.
Yeah, that's certainly fishy, but I didn't watch either of them, so I can't really, say, but that's certainly interesting, to say the least.
Yeah.
To see if Alabama gets in trouble, which could be huge for college football. And we could see some new faces, but I don't think this will affect Alabama's program too much.
Yeah.
It's not like it's improper benefits or anything.
Mm-hmm.
They'll just lose money, and they have plenty of money since, they probably attract fans pretty easily.
Well, yeah, and
you probably sell a lot of tickets.
No, it's like when you win a national championship, your university, or if you make a Final Four, your university gets so much money from the NCAA.
Yeah, so I don't think Alabama's going to be, if Alabama loses the case, I don't think it's going to be too bad for them, and if LeBron loses, then I certainly don't think it'll be too bad for him either.
Yeah, but it's just kind of bad to see both of these people in the media on a bad note.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
two alphas of their sports.
Fortnite after?
Alright guys, that will wrap up the Team Franchise podcast. If you guys enjoyed, drop a like on it, subscribe to the Team Franchise channel, and subscribe.
Give a like for Sad Kansas fan.
For a Sad Kansas fan. And subscribe to all the channels linked in the description.
Garrett,
we'll see you guys all next time. Thank you.